Hey everybody, Ben here. It's Sunday afternoon, just hanging out in my game room. Yesterday was a really weird day. This video was supposed to be a couple of things, but it turned out to be something completely different. First, I have some trade stuff that I'm going to post soon. I'm just waiting for it all to come in. I'm going to make another trade video coming up with some viewers as well as another YouTube channel. So really excited to post that, but it's not quite ready yet. Another video I was going to try and do was a yard sale pickups video. But yesterday, when I went out to start recording and pick up stuff, I was out for like 2 hours. I didn't find shit. The only thing I found was, it's backwards, it's in selfie mode, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 for PS4. I paid $2 for, available for trade, but really nothing. But fortunately, we did come across one really awesome score. I bought an entire PS1 collection from a guy for $550 off of Facebook Marketplace. I think that's going to be enough for this entire video. Just a ton of stuff. Shout outs to Matt, who's a viewer of the channel, local guy, who reached out to me and said, I think this is a good opportunity for you, and he was right. I hustled on it. I spent a lot of money, but it was really worth it. And so thank you very much, Matt. If there's something I can shout out for you, like a social media thing or a video thing, please let me know so I can shout it out for you and maybe get you some exposure or help you out in some way. So anyway, that's it. If you're liking these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. The likes help the video get seen by other people. Comments help me know, what you think about these videos, what else I'm going to do in a future video. And subscribes help go towards our goal. This morning, I think I'm at 619 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 1,000 subs. That would be super awesome. One video that is coming in the future is going to be a PlayStation 1 collection breakdown. It's going to be a different kind of video. I'm going to do the 5 most expensive PS1 games I have in my collection, as well as 5 games that are much less expensive that I think you should just go get. If you're starting a PS1 collection, what should you buy? It's nice that I have some of these fancy things, but if you're just looking to start a collection, where should you start? Anyway, let's get into the collection. I think first, I'm just going to show you the stuff that's sort of meh. This was a large collection. It was 180, I think, games, or 180 different, or including demos or something like that. So not all of them are winners, but there's some real gems in here. Rather than go through everything, let's start first with the sort of basic low-end trade bait stuff, just to get through it. So here's a little overhead view. This is 3 priority mail flat rate, large flat rate boxes. There's actually a 4th box, but these are the boxes I use just to separate out the stuff that's not so fancy. I wanted to run through it real quick just so you could get a sense of some of the more common stuff. Less desirable stuff that's in here. Although still some decent things, just not worthy of breaking down too much. So let's just go real quick, and I'm going to go down these columns. We've got 2 sealed copies of common games. This Pro Pinball and Motocross Mania, Gran Turismo, Driver 2. All, quality games, like $10 or whatever, but nothing too fancy. Mary-Kate, Ashley Olsen, some sports games, card stuff. Medal of Honor Underground I'll probably keep. F1 2000, Comic Ray Rally, 3 Extreme, Cyber Tiger, blah, 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 blah. Nothing too fancy here. Scooby-Doo, Madden, nothing too crazy here. Planet of the Apes, I think, is maybe a $10 game. Tiny Toons I might keep. Hubert, a couple of the Frogger games. Star Wars. We got a few Need for Speed games. I have these 2 already, so they're going to go for trade. Need for Speed 2 and High Stakes. V-Rally, I'm not sure about. Some Test Drive games. More sort of sports. DDR, Economics, good game. Ballistic, nothing here. If you see anything here that's really stands out, feel free to put it in the comments. All 3 Jet Moto games on PS1, which I think I have already. Some Tomb Raider stuff, more sports titles, racing games. Everything, of course, is for the most part is in really good shape. There's a few issues. Here's a copy of World Is Not Enough. You can see the case is nice. Everything's in good shape. We pull out the disc. The disc is in good shape. This guy did a great job protecting his stuff. He was even telling me that he would go and make sure he got good plastic for the cases. Like, he would swap out cracked covers and stuff like that with regular CD cases. That's nice. Here's a big stack of demo discs and other things. You can just see real quick. Nothing too crazy. Driver, Tyco RC, PlayStation Picks, blah, blah, blah. I'm not into demo discs, really, so if there's anything here that stands out to you, please let me know. I have some other demo discs. I actually try and trade them every so often. I know people are really into them, certain collectors. And then here's the last row of columns, or last box. Nothing really standing out. Ford Racing. I wonder if Jared's interested in that. He's a big Ford guy. Men in Black. A bunch of wrestling games. I know some people are into those, so we got 4 wrestling games there. This one's kind of interesting. This is just like a collector's box of 3 EA Sports games. I don't think it's very expensive, but I don't see this very often, so maybe somebody's into that. We got a SpongeBob game, a couple Harry Potter games. You know, nothing else too fancy. But I did want to show that off. Just take a few minutes. These are the extras. This is like the throw-in stuff. And remember, I paid $5.50 for the entire collection, so these are just the toss-ins. I have a lot more of the gems to show you, and I figured I'd break that down right now. All right, so before I get into the whole higher-end side of the pickups, a little bit of story time, background on the pickup, all that stuff. So as I mentioned, shout-outs to Matt, buddy off Facebook, who gave me the heads up to pick up this item. It was only up for maybe 30 minutes before I was able to snag it. So sometimes you got to be really quick with this stuff, so thank you so much. You know, if you see other deals you think are good for me, feel free to hit me up. I'm always looking for opportunities. Anyway, this guy who gave me the deal posted the thing. He gave a bunch of pictures as well as a Google spreadsheet outlining it all. Right from the pictures, I saw a few really amazing games from it, and I didn't want to wait too long and break down the spreadsheet. Sometimes you have to make a decision quickly, and I just felt like there were enough really good titles that I needed for the collection that I had to make the move. And I figured, I don't know how good it's going to be, but I figured it was good enough to make this, to make the move. $550 is a lot of money, and so I need to make sure if I'm going to make that kind of investment, it's worthwhile. But overall, I think, I'm guessing that this is, the whole lot is worth probably over $2,000. I haven't broken it all down, but the stuff I'm pulling out here is well over $1,000. So, according to price charting, so I think we did really well. Anyway, a lot of this stuff is going to be available for trade. I have a pretty extensive PS1 collection already about 300 games and some pretty high-end stuff. So some of this we are going to keep, but a lot of this is going to be available for trade, both the lower-end stuff that I showed you before as well as some of the better stuff here. A few of them we'll be keeping, though. So first, why don't I show off the long boxes? There were 4 long box titles, one of which I had, which was Agile Warrior. This is probably an upgrade for me, but we'll do a comparison shortly. Really love collecting long box games. This one, Frank Thomas, Big Hurt, also not too expensive, although I will say the long box case is in amazing shape. Criticom, I did not have this one. We're going to keep that. And Assault Rigs, which I think maybe goes for about $30. I don't believe I have it, so we'll keep this one too. Always looking to grow the long box collection, so whenever I find them, I love to pick them up, especially when I can get them cheap. Here is a stack of just PS1 games. Nothing here I think is going to, well, there's some good stuff. I shouldn't downplay it too much. So, Army Men 3D, not sure if I have this yet or not. We'll decide if we want to keep it. As well as Army Men World War Team Assault. Those, I think, are kind of interesting games. Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness, I think I have it already. I'm not totally sure. We'll figure that out. I'll probably keep it if I don't. This one I think we will keep Smurf Racer. I don't know that much about it, but it looks kind of weird and stupid, so definitely worth keeping. This one I want to keep. I know nothing about it. It's just also weird. Is Rat Attack on PS1. I don't know that much about it. It looks like it's maybe a multiplayer game. Not totally sure, but I haven't seen it before. Casper, I think I'm going to keep this one too. I think this is a puzzle game. And so, you know, I do like weird, unique things like that. It's an interplay game, and they tend to make interesting sort of FMV style games. Nuclear Strike on PS1, I think I have it already. I'm not totally sure. Maybe about a $10 game. Nothing too crazy, but it's a good game. Blitz 2001, I got this already, so that'll go for trade. Crash Team Racing, awesome game. Not sure if I have this one already. Rayman, I know I have. So Rayman 1 on the PS1. Really beautiful game and holds up quite nicely. I'd recommend it. Final Fantasy VII on PS1, greatest hits. I think it's missing the manual, but it's still in amazing shape. We got a couple Spyro games. Spyro, You're the Dragon, which I think is the 3rd game, and Ripto's Rage, which is the 2nd game. Both are available for trade, and I know both go for a bit. Here's a very high-end one that I'm sure I'm going to move quite quickly. I already have some people asking me about it. The people I've showed this to already is Parappa the Rapper on PS1. This one is pristine. I'm pretty sure mine's in really good shape too. So one of those will go up for trade. This goes for over $100, so that went a long way towards making the pickup worth it. It was one of the ones I saw in the picture that made me comfortable about making the deal. Ace Combat 3, I'm keeping this. I love these games. I think this gives me all the Ace Combat games on PS1. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey on PS1, Greatest Hits. Pretty good game. I don't think I have it, so we'll keep it. This one is loose, actually, but I'm going to keep it because it's weird, is Puzzle Star Sweep. I don't know if it's very good. I don't think it's very expensive, but I never see it, so I'm going to keep it. A few more games. This one we'll keep too. It's Wipeout 3 on PS1. Really cool game. I like all the Wipeout games. Would recommend that. I don't think it goes for too much. Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko on PS1. I'm pretty sure I don't have it, so we'll keep it. I know I have the Gex 1 long box. King of Fighters 99. Awesome fighting game. I don't believe I have it on PS1 already. I'll have to check. I'll probably keep it if I don't already have it. Gex Enter the Gecko. I'm pretty sure this is the second game in the Gex series. So we'll keep it. Tekken 3, it's missing the back art, but it's the game and manual. Great game, but I have it already, so this will go for trade. This one I'm pretty sure I don't have, so we'll keep. It's 1 on PS1. I don't know that much about it. Crash Bandicoot 2. It's got the lenticular you might not be able to see in the video. Also a great game, but I have it already. Tony Hawk 2, have it already. This one I don't think I have, and I'll probably keep, is Lego Island 2. I think it's like a weird open world thing. I'm not really sure, but I don't have it. It's hard to find. This one is really good, and we'll do a swap on this, where everyone's better condition. Dino Crisis 1 on PS1, and this is the one with the Resident Evil 3 demo disc inside, in pristine shape. I know I have this game already. I don't know if I have this version of the game. We'll have to do a swap on that, if we don't. Grand Theft Auto 1 on PS1. I think I have Grand Theft Auto 2 on PS1, so we're probably keeping that. Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. Pretty sure I have this already. This one I don't have, so we're going to keep. The Next Tetris on PS1. I think this is one of the Eureka Tetris games, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm going to keep that, I think. Rogue Trip, I don't have already. I think this is a car combat game like Twisted Metal or something. I don't have it, so we're going to keep it. Still more stuff. Twisted Metal 4, pretty sure I have it, so this will go for trade. I think Jared expressed some interest in it. NASCAR Rumble, I think this is like more of an arcadey NASCAR race game, so we might actually keep this. I'm not normally into NASCAR. Simpsons Wrestling, I think this is supposed to be horrible, but I love The Simpsons, so we're going to keep it. Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. I don't know if I have this yet or not. I'm looking on the shelf right now, and I don't think I have it, so we'll probably keep this one. I'm going to save this one for last. This is another one I didn't have, and it's kind of hard to find. 40 Winks. This was a game that notoriously was canceled for N64, and it has an official PS1 release. I'm going to keep it. I don't have it already. Twisted Metal 1 on PS1. I have this. I actually have the long box version of this, so this will go for trade. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. I have it. Crash Bandicoot 1 Greatest Hits. I have it. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. I have it. This has got the lenticular on it too, so I will trade that as well. Ooh, I gotta be careful. Don't knock anything over. Mega Man X6. I think this game sucks, to be honest. I think I have it already. I'll probably keep it if I don't have it, even though I think it's bad. Sim Theme Park on PS1. Almost certain I don't have this, so we'll keep it. This one's in great shape as well. Hard to find. Resident Evil 2. It is complete, I think. Yep. Things always fall out of these cases. Yeah, it is complete. Both scenario discs. I have it already. It'll go for trade. This one is already spoken for. Resident Evil Director's Cut on PS1. It does not have the Resident Evil 2 demo disc in it, unfortunately. But other than that, it is complete and it's in pretty good shape. So we will trade that. This one, unfortunately, is missing one of the games in it. So Arc the Lad Collection, very expensive game, probably well over $100 if it's complete. But it's missing Arc the Lad 2. So it has Arc the Lad 3 and Arc the Lad 1. But it is missing, or as the making of. So it's actually missing other stuff too. So this is, oh no, it has Arc the Lad 1. I don't know what I'm talking about. It has Arc the Lad 1, Arc the Lad 3, missing Arc the Lad 2, and it has the making of. Okay. So it has 4 of the 5 discs in it. I probably could still get quite a bit of money for it. but it's not complete. That's okay though. I have the box set of it, so this is just trade bait for me. I'll still use it to recoup the cost of the deal. The best game in the lot, and the one I'm keeping, the one that really drew me to it, I saw it in the picture, so I was willing to go for it, is X-Men versus Street Fighter. This is maybe about a $200 game right now. For those of you who've been watching the channel a long time, and maybe came over from Collector's Luck, shout out to Collector's Luck, last summer, around July or so, I traded Collector's Luck for 3 Game Boy games in the box, a case and manual for X-Men vs. Street Fighter. He had found the game loose, and he was looking for the case, which I just happened to have the case and manual. I didn't have the disc. I was a little reluctant to pass, that was a hard-to-find case, but I felt like maybe in the future I'll find the game complete. And here we go. Here we are, maybe a little less than a year later, and we've gone full circle. So I found X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Happy to add it to the collection. One of the games I really wanted, and really happy to get it. Again, we spent $550. The guy was getting out of PlayStation collecting. He knew what he had. He just felt like getting rid of it all at once, and so he offered a great deal. And one thing I've mentioned before is you need to be in a position, if you're going to do what I do, to be able to accept these deals and pay the cash when people ask for it. And so fortunately I was, and I got a great haul. Anyway, if you're liking these videos, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on them. The likes help the videos get seen. Comments help me know what to do in the future. And of course, subscribes get us to our goal. I still think like half the people who watch these videos to the end aren't subscribed to this channel. So if you're watching these videos, please subscribe. It really does help. I really would appreciate it. Anyway, that's it. Be safe out there. Things are starting to get a little bit back to normal, which is great. Just another quick shout out for me. I'm going to Too Many Games Game Swap in Oaks, Pennsylvania. I'm not a special guest or anything like that. I'm just going. I'm going to try and bring some stuff for trade. If you're going and you're watching this video, please comment. Please reach out to me on Instagram. Let's make a trade. Let's meet up. Let's do whatever. I would love to meet some people from the channel. That's it. Be safe out there and take care. Bye-bye.